But I would. This is another thing about me about Phantom Menace. I was really excited for Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan Kenobi, and look, like, throughout the prequels, he's the most consistently good. Like I would say, but what
I think he's a good actor too.
Yes, yeah, he's a great actor. Yeah, and so what bothered me about Obi-Wan, the first thing that bothered me was the same thing with Anakin, was how young he was. He shouldn't have been like 19, because you do the math on this, that means he's 59 in A New Hope. That man is not 59 in the desert. That man is 70 at least. And so they didn't need to make him 19. They could have made him 30, or they could have. Like, no one was stopping them. And so it's like, why would you fuck up your own canon that way? But what bothered me even more than that, to this day, I don't hear nearly enough people talk about this, was how he acted. Because, Jesus Christ, Obi-Wan Kenobi...
You gonna be okay?
I know, where I live. Obi-Wan Kenobi in A Phantom Menace acts almost the same as the person in A New Hope. Like, it's like almost the same character. Like, he's reserved, he's calm, he's thoughtful, he's rational. Bro, he's 19. He should not be acting that way. Like a 19-year-old.
Maybe he had a traumatic childhood.
It's maybe so, but it's bad writing. It's like, because like if you want me to like accept this 19-year-old space wizard with a sword and unimaginable power, he should be someone with something to prove. He should be like risky. He should be taking chances. He should be 19 years old. I don't care if he's at Jedi training for you. But just when people are like, oh, well, it's just covering up for a bad plot device. Where it's like, yeah, Obi-Wan, no one is the same person at 20 as they are at 60. That's not how life works. Like, that is not how it works at all. So yeah. I really wish that they dropped the ball so fucking much. It's just like, that seems like an easy one that, tell me a 19-year-old who talks like this and is very thoughtful and very concerned and making the best decisions. I was like, no, that's fucking dumb, man. Anyway, that bothered me on that. Padme, Anakin staying good. That's your question there. Anakin staying good would have, right, it couldn't happen, obviously. You're right, it couldn't, but it would, yeah. But was he ever good? What? Because this is something that gets me in the beginning, because like, it's like what I talk about with Anakin and Obi-Wan being friends. Anakin was always a hot-headed asshole. Like, I'm supposed to be surprised this guy became Darth Vader. It's the most predictable thing imaginable. And it's like, no, what's the tragedy here? A guy who was already a massive prick became evil? Yeah, okay, I can buy that. I wish Anakin had been good in the first place. I wish he would have he fought for the good guy, sure, and he did a good job. But I never bought that he was just like everybody else, and is like, yeah, we're calm, rational, noble people here with unselfish causes, and then like having him murder the people that killed his mom. Like, okay, that's when he's Darth Vader. If you ask me, that's the moment Anakin became Darth Vader, when he genocided an entire group of sand people and was like bragging about it. Like, all right, that guy's no longer Anakin. That's when he turned, if you ask me. So I wish he. Well, why not? I don't know. I think massacring an entire tribe and killing the kids too. Yeah, no, inexcusable. Sorry. Yeah, you lose your good guy card. You do some shit like that. That's just me.
He just is misunderstood. Okay, he means well. He just has lots of childhood trauma. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Doesn't mean you're a good guy though.
That's why he needed Padme to live. So he needed Padme to live is so he just is misunderstood.
But he did that before she died. That's when I think he became evil. But when that's what I think. I think it happened way before Padme died.
Listen, he just wants to care about his family. He just wants to protect his people, and they hurt his mom. He was just
yeah. Look, I get killing the people who kidnap your mom, but Jesus, I couldn't imagine killing a bunch of kids. I couldn't care how angry. I couldn't imagine doing that.
But if he kept them alive, they could have grown up to like hunt him and kill him.
So I guess you gotta kill some kids then, huh? I guess that's the only option.
Not me rationalizing bad behavior.
I guess this is Also, with Padme staying alive, she should have. Like, it doesn't make any sense that she died at the end of that movie. It doesn't. Like,
with all the technology.
Zero.
If you didn't want anyone to know she was alive, then you should have like just not said anything about it until later on.
Yeah, yeah. And
she didn't have to die.
She didn't have to die. And she died of a broken heart. Fuck you. Like, you can't even give me a good reason that she died. That's not like all the
Listen. They say dying from a broken heart, though, is a real thing.
Yeah. I haven't seen any medical journals.
I haven't either.
And what I'm saying, if you have the technology to go to light speed, I think you can stop someone from dying of sadness. I'm pretty sure you can figure that out.
Just put her in a coma until she gets unsad.
Do something, yeah. And also with Padme, this is more Anakin than Padme, but the Anakin turning to the dark side of what, in my opinion, he was already there. But Anakin turning to the dark side because the Emperor told him, "Hey, let me tell you the legend of Dark Plagueis or whatever, and how he learned how to stop people from dying. And if with the dark side, you can have this power." So then,
freaking Palpatine.
Then Mace Windu shows up and knocks around Palpatine for a while, and then Palpatine begs for his life, and Anakin kills Mace Windu once again. Darth Vader there too. That's something Darth Vader would do. And he says,
to Anakin's defense, he was trying to protect the person that he thought
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. That's my point. I'm getting there. And so, I'm prepared for this shit. So he says, okay, now that you've killed Mace Windu, I can teach you the secrets of the Sith. And he's like, can you save people's lives? He goes, we're working on it. I would be, are you fucking kidding me? I just
took someone's life for you to tell me maybe?
I just committed fucking treason, and you're here saying you can't even do it, bro. I had to cut his head off right then and there. And it's like, yeah, so this makes Anakin look like a dumbass because you're gonna just flip the entire universe upside down with the guy who's like 70 telling you, oh, one of these days we'll figure out how to save people's lives. I was like, oh, get the fuck out of here. So that I thought that was bad too. It makes Anakin look kind of dumb, honestly. And so I didn't like that. But Padme
should have lived too.
Yeah. This is a side note here, but I like Revenge of the Sith for a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
But more missed opportunities and stuff. Like, one thing I don't like about the prequels are the lightsaber fights. I don't like them at all.
Oh yeah, they're a little weird.
Thank God. Thank you. I feel this is this is another generational divide thing. I've noticed this over time that everyone who's as old as me, we all say the same thing. Those lightsaber fights suck. They just there's not a hint of fear in anyone's eyes. It's like fucking ballet. They're just dancing all around.
The only one that maybe could is different than that is when Anakin and Obi-Wan are fighting.
So that's also probably something that lightsaber fight still sucks. It still sucks. It's dog shit. You remember when they're spinning their lightsabers around for not hitting each other? It's like, what is this shit? And also and then they're swinging from ropes and shit. And I was like, what? Just give me a good minute and a half lightsaber fight. That's it. I do not need to see them, climbing towers and surfing on lava. I was like, this is fucking absurd. That fight goes on for 30 minutes. I swear to God, it's a quarter of the movie. It's way too long. I'm
gonna go watch Star Wars again tonight.
Listen, it's just the fights between Luke and Darth Vader. Great. They last 45 seconds.
Yes.
That. I mean, they're fine. And there's nothing. And they feel like actual fights where they're there's weight and there's sweat and there's grunting. That's this anyway. But
I do feel like it's drug out in the prequels as opposed to the original. And even the sequels, I don't feel like it's drug out.
Yeah, the sequels do it better with that too. The sequels do a lot better. And
they learned from their mistakes, okay?
Yes, they did. Yeah, they did. I forgot where I was going with that with the lightsaber fights. Oh, but with younger people, I find that they like the lightsabers. No, that's dog. Actually, there's a guy I worked with in the Army once, and we were talking about this, and he was talking about how much he was I was probably 35. I think he was 25. And he was talking about how much he liked the prequels. And I was like, really, you do? He goes, oh, yeah. And I was like, well, why? And he goes, oh, I think the lightsaber fights are so much better. And I said, oh, you have bad taste in movies. And it hurt his feelings. I saw he was like, oh, it actually hurt. I was like, oh, man, that's terrible. That's awful.